next set. Right
Chat's
now,
not spoiling. They're
still
just saying the kill feed.
nearby.
Chat, this is live. You can't spoil
Curious
it.
as to why they haven't gone
This is
yet.
happening at this
And
very
we might
moment.
just find out here soon if
Hey,
they
bro.
end up
Thank you so much,
opening the
guys. Thank you
box
so
and taking
much.
fire, but no, Malibuca takes flight first. And he's going to get pretty far off. Will it be enough,
no
Taco?
way.
It's not looking like the math is going to math here. As Malibuca's going to be the first.
Bro,
call.
Prism and
Tries to get
Casper
as
on
far as
16
possible.
points?
Murstache will have to land on him and save him now.
The problem, though, is that we're looking at 2 tick zones currently. Monster, Murstache.
Vive, Booga go down. Rezone gets finished off, bro. Everyone's going down. Acorn takes someone down. This is crazy.
Edge of zone, he's still gonna have to deal with all the teams that are already based up, situated, and ready to take advantage of the players that are late.
Venom and Click's holding on really well for being Kondo. This is a great sign. Very good sign.
A little bit of a cachet from some leftover action between Casper and Prism. Prism now not being in this fight. And still, you have OCE's Damo and Resigns almost on this warpath.
Damn,
with
Kanata
them.
down, Mustache. So
Continuing
damn,
to
this
be
surge is
that
brutal.
Thorn in their side, if you will, for lack of a better phrase, but back on over to the focus here as Clix is looking for action here. Those are his walls. It's Acorn, it's Cold on the other side. A very
Chat, we might need to
scary
chill on
team to
maybe
go
the
against.
leaderboard reading, only because like
Yesterday in the
everyone can see it.
scrims
It's just
right
like
now,
all chat is.
practice
It's all chat's
lobbies,
gonna be
they
all
pulled off
day.
a incredible 16
I don't know.
eliminations just to show the lobby what they're capable of.
The real issue is just knowing that for Clix and Veno, Clix, he just needs some fight.
I think if it's like something really big, like first place stars or something, maybe, but we're just literally reading every name, which I get it, because they're all big names, but
have pulled off a miracle at this point. And it does seem, even though they're a little bit worse for wear, they're battered for sure, but they're still kicking, and that's all they need at this
dude,
stage.
there's no way Mustache, dude, Mustache and Malibuca, this is what we talk about, man. They might not win every spawn fight, but they're so good at going on and making good games out of nothing.
Major eliminations are happening, though, as we're covering the action here. One of those, it's Peterbot and Boyle staying active here. Down goes Cheats from the high ground.
Dude, the crowd loves cheering on Peterbot. The crowd's as loud for Peterbot as Clix.
Extremely material capped and now picking up points. That's a runaway train potentially starting to take form.
Meanwhile, other teams like Cuddy and Kovacs just trying to see if they can find an angle. Yuma Rise under a little bit of duress here, but it's back to Clix. Veno trying to see if
Bro, Acorn and Cold. Dude, no way we're going to have a whole bunch of these teams splitting and doing okay. Did not see this coming.
But again, Acorn Cold, they've got decent amount of materials to work with. More importantly,
49
still,
alive.
I think that they are certainly willing to jump into a fight if it calls for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow's a 1.5 times multiplier as well, chat. 6 games today, 6 games tomorrow, 1.5 multiplier tomorrow.
Good teams that are still standing right now. Teams that we've been kind of following the story.
89 above, though. This is a bit concerning here. We're having to spray damage in. That's not a good sign. We're getting desperate.
This engagement here, and Veno facing the struggles of taking a lot of damage here as well, not being able to recover now as they don't have whites.
Oh, no.
Still has a couple of flow barriers.
Cold and Acorn beneath them. They can't really fight them. There's no easy team around them to box fight either.
Now starting to
Looking bad for Clix and Veno here.
Near their area. Ritual, though, takes some big tags, left that wall open just a moment too long. But Ritual, free from line coming out of Doomstad. They got to be dealing with Epic Oil and Muzz early on. The fact that this dude already has 3 elims is rather impressive, but Malibuca as well still.
Mustache
holding
not
his own.
looking too
Shotty's
great
got a
right
little
now.
angle to peak advantage,
We got
so
gray SMGs. We're like, we've got a combined total of like 300 health right now.
Underneath. Meanwhile, Mustache, again, just trying to make sure he doesn't take another tick from the storm, but it's too little, too late.
Hey,
Just
30
barely
HP,
makes it.
baby. Strategic.
At least Malibuca can go for the
Strategic. Now we get revived on 30 HP. Genius. Absolutely genius. You guys wouldn't understand the genius. Look at that. Boom.
Definitely time lost. The surge is active. They need to find a couple tags. Into the box they go. Back behind them is another duo as well. And if he doesn't hit this shot, he's going to be sent back.
Oh, it's Walks. Nice. Are we alive? 44 above. Oh my god, we're 4 above. We're literally... Oh, we're dead. We're both dead. We're both dead. We're both instantly dead.
Here, and unfortunately, it might not be enough here. It's so close.
Pop the mini, Malibuca. Pop a bandage.
Here, they have finally met
Well.
their end. Zero business making it that far in the first place, though, but that is the kind of power that Malibuca and Mustache can bring.
Well, here's a couple things to celebrate.
Oh, Vico and Flixie looking fantastic. 700 above, in zone, front side, stacked. Excellent start for the EU champs. Oh no, Veno down, Click solo. 153 above though, he could res, maybe. He might be able to res.
Your best mate or let him get sent back to the line. on you, so you can just focus in now. Seems like he wants to go for
W armored wall.
Going to be the saving grace here for a moment.
Nah, he has to go.
Instead,
He's
Vino
getting
makes the
pushed.
call.
Zone's coming. He's 12 above.
Continue to play the game here.
Clicks with a solo clutch. Game 1. He pulls this off. He's crazy. 16 below.
No realistic opportunity for Clix to bring that one back, but Queasy, he's actually looking a little hurt here. He might have been desperate at that point, and Clix finds himself in a similar situation.
Oh no. Oh, it's Vico and Flixie too. Oh no.
When it comes to the damage threshold, he's got to make a move, and he's got to do
Still
it
above.
now.
Why did he get hit for surge then? He's above.
I don't think anybody's giving him an opening.
Well, he's still inside the
Nice
top 20
movement,
now.
bro.
The more teams that fall, this would be excellent for Clix here. He just has to hold on a little bit longer.
Bro,
And he is
Muzz in
doing just
first,
that.
baby.
A
Let's
little
go.
bit of a zone pull towards his side, more or less. But High Ground has Cammy and Seti looking from up above, and it has never looked better for this duo.
Kadu and Cia having already been eliminated. And again, reconvening with Clix's
Oh my god.
POV, but Clix
Wow.
is just crazy with the movement. The fact that he managed to escape,
Still alive.
still
He's
hustling.
clutching. Almost a top 15 now.
He's still doing it, bro.
He's inside the top 15. Could he make a top 10? It's so close, and down he goes.
And it's the Peterbot. Oh, wait, no Poyo though. Wait, what?
Takes him down. Peterbot is also a solo.
It could have been anybody in this circumstance, but
Chap and Teeny on high ground. Wait a second.
Look at the high ground. Chap and
Damn.
Teeny.
There's no way Chap and Teeny win their first game.
5 eliminations already built
Average
up
dude's
here,
come. He's
Monster.
played 2
And they've got a
FNCS Grand
really
Finals. This is
strong
technically
grasp on this
Chap's
high
third
ground.
ever
What an
finals lobby
incredible view
for an
Chap and Teeny.
FNCS.
This is coming all
Third
about here.
ever.
Seti seems to have lost his teammate now. Has to do this on his own here, but still. Anything can happen, but Muzz and Epic Guerrero inside the box, inside the lane. He's throwing armored walls down. That's going to buy him a little bit of time.
Oh no, he's got
Excellent
no
plays
meds,
here
no white
from
meds though.
Seti. No time to play
Huddy's
with
still
the storm
going
that
as
we just
well.
cannot
Some
afford
underrated
it.
teams in here. Resigns and Damo, and he just went down.
Scale his way up this mountain face, but things are just going to get all the more vicious the higher he
Oh,
climbs.
Muzz, come on, Muzz. Oh, almost top 10. They're not bad. Peterbot's still going. 7 elims, bro. Peter's still going.
8 eliminations now for Peterbot.
But I'm so confused. How is he cheating on land?
Nearly finding another one there. Just moments away now from a top 5 here. Can he do it as a solo? He's getting spotted out. The armor wall comes down.
Oh my god. Oh no, he goes down his zone. He almost 1v2'd on like 10 HP. Oh my god. Wait, Acorn and Cole might win this. Dude, how are Acorn and Cole this good?
Losing his duo Sphinx there to Peterbot, but Acorn and Cole, the fact that they are still intact. 5 armored walls as well to work with here for Acorn.
Rise and Yuma, the Asia boys, let's go.
Look for an opportunity to collapse. Vico, Flixie off in the distance as well.
This could be anyone's game, man. All of these duos look like they could win this.
Well, look at this. High ground starting to
Oh,
run out of
Vico.
material.
Damn, there's some good duos in
This
this.
is the pick for me. The team that I knew. You leave them uncontested. They're just going to put in dangerous work here on the field, and it is starting to shape up. Acorn and Cold. And
4 duos. What a stacked endgame. Low ground's looking rough, though. Rise has no mats.
Yuma, who also has 7 eliminations. Yuma.
Oh, go Yuma.
Finds a beautiful tag there. Loses his teammate, though. Finds another exchange. It's back
7
and forth
elims,
here. Anything
too.
can still happen.
All these teams scurrying into the
Oh, takes down Acorn.
Acorn's gonna go down. Yuma still standing.
Ace is doing it.
Now, Chap, Teeny from the high ground.
2v2,
Just gonna
EU
collapse.
versus
And that is
EU.
just another elimination to add to the count. Vico Flixie versus Chap.
Dude,
and
what a
Teeny
game
with
one
the
for
battle
Vico
royale.
Flixie, too.
For the ages indeed here. 5 eliminations.
Oh,
still
Chap getting in, bro. Chap's 1v2ing.
The first to go down.
Dude, Chap just 1v2'd essentially. Oh my god, the observer's through. But Chap just jumped in and 1v2'd essentially. Oh my god.
Could it be more deserved? The way
My
that
man
they
is
held
definitely
down
quietening a lot of people down on the
Exclusively
timeline who have been talking a lot of very interesting smack.
for the victory
Damn.
royale at this
Chap
stage.
and Teeny
But granted,
with
you
the
have to keep in
switched
mind,
drop
there's
spot
somebody on the
winning
ground
game
that can help out
1.
even more so.
Bruh. Wow. Well then.
Dallas, would you please give it up for your game 1 winner?
Woo! Damn, that is very interesting.
Chap and Teeny, do you want to step up for me here, fellas? We
That
want
means
to
a
see
lot.
your glorious faces.
I'll put him on the prediction chat.
Great start. I mean, you
New
guys,
prediction
obviously
chat.
Game 1, a lot of pressure, bit of waiting around the beginning, but in front of these fans.
Oh, also chat. We'll
so
do
what
some
could you
V-Buck
end game?
giveaways
How
chat.
did
We'll make
things
this
pan
one
out,
chap. If
you
you guys want some V-Bucks, type the word chap in chat.
Best player is so
CHAP chat.
best players.
Anyone can win.
easy.
All you gotta do is
I
type the
love
word in chat.
confidence
Keep an eye on your
there.
Twitch whispers. I'll do this after every game this weekend. Only trust DMs for my mod merits. Anyone else DMing you, scamming you.
What really counted there?
Of course, we're only playing for height, and that's how you win games. That's it.
Coming into this competition, obviously,
Fair?
a lot of expectations, things that might happen. Did things pan out in that first game as you thought they might, or was it very different?
It was different. We took forecast, and then we just played out.
Those forecast towers are playing very pivotal in this as well. How important are those in the rest of this competition with 11 games left to go?
The most important thing, if you get that, you win the game. It's easy.
Okay. They switched their drop though, Chad. You got to remember, Chapentini switched their drop. So we'll see whether them doing that again works, because Rise and Aegis probably got caught off guard. I don't know whether they're going to be able to do this every game, but we'll see. Thank you for all the subs, chat. Almost 10,000. Almost 2,000 today. Thank you, chat. You got 10 more seconds.
Very, very soon.
Type the word chap in chat. All right, we'll call it there, chat. Thank you, Venture. We're going to be doing that after every single game this weekend. Only a 2-minute 45 break. Not bad, not bad. Get your predictions in, chat. We're going to have predictions going. Who places highest? You got 10 teams. Bro, W, Chap. Again, if you guys don't follow the Fortnite scene very closely, Chap has now played in 2 grand finals and come second in both of them. A lot of people very suspicious of Chap's ability, saying that LAN, he would not perform as well because he has not got his usual at-home advantage. So very, very interesting for Chap to be proving a lot of those people wrong here. Extremely dominant first game. Thank you for the subs again, chat. I'm so sorry if I missed any of your subs. I'm so sorry. There's been so many today, I literally can't read them. We've had more than 1 sub a second for the entire stream. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you for all the follows, too. We're about to hit 1.3 million followers, which is wild. But yeah, Chapentini doing the Teeny strat. If you guys missed it, when we talk about the Teeny strat, Teeny played with a guy called Misha a few seasons ago. And Teeny and Misha came 3rd place in FNCS by dropping 9 different locations in 12 games. And they wouldn't land like different POIs. They'd land on like a few chests and then rat their way onto people's like loot paths and then kill them. And it looks like they're actually doing a similar strat here on land, which is wild. And also, yes, thank you for... I don't know what my viewer record is. Let me check, actually. I don't know what my all-time viewer record is. Let me check. We are getting very close to hitting it, which I was not expecting today. I genuinely wasn't. Every time this happens, I was not expecting it. Let me see. Do I have it? Peak viewers all time. My all-time peak viewers is 63,000. Was that just now? It might have just been now, actually. I don't know. We're very close, though. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Hell yeah. You guys are crazy. Thank you. It's either now or very close to. Either way, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Today's crazy. You guys are the best. Again, we're doing a 36-hour stream tomorrow, chat. Don't miss. It's going to be mad fun. We're going to run globals into doing a World Cup rewatch party, after party kind of vibe. Thank you. If you guys haven't subbed and you're considering it, though, it's also September. So if you click that link in chat, you have discounted sub if it's your first time ever subbing. You can also use your free Prime sub if you have it. You get no ads. America. Dude, my brother, it was so funny. When I went to Dallas with my brother for DreamHack, my brother's never been to the United States before. He's like, there's so many flags. Dude, it's the first thing you notice. When you go to America for the first time and you drive from the airport, you're just like, holy shit, there's so many flags. So patriotic. There's just like the biggest flags you've ever seen in your life. Like 50 meters, like that. And they're everywhere. And they're like huge. Like they would be so expensive. It's kind of sick though. I kind of like it. I like the patriotism. Thank you, JJ with the 5 gifted. Thank you for the subs, chat. Thank you for the follows. Oh, the stage is so clean. The stage is clean. Wait, so is Levin just doing interviews?
Absolutely crazy.
Why have we not seen Levin and Vivid at all?
And to get that interview, right? Hey, we're the best team. You just get
It's just Texas? No, it's like that in a lot of cities I've been to as well. It's like that in a lot of cities.
If you look at Major 2, Major 3,
Texas is extra
patriotic
though.
Majors, yeah, they're kind of one of the best teams right now, and showing up today and showing up early as well, eliminating Aegis.
Yeah, like there's no way Levin and Vivid are just there doing interviews. That's a bit sad.
Really interesting after this first first game, because we were sort of talking about it going into the first game. Where are these guys going to land? What's their strategy going to look like? We didn't quite know, and now we get a little bit of an insight into what that's going to look like. It seems like they're really prioritizing that forecast tower. Another thing that we focused on at the beginning of the show. They want that forecast tower, and that's the reason why they're able to get height right here. You saw Cammy and Seti sort of shaping up to try and take height.
Yeah, show this from Chav's POV, please, Mr. Chav. Oh, I want to see that from Chav's POV, man. He just jumped in and shit on Vico and Flixi. That is not easy.
Hold height for as long as they did, all the way from zone 9. Once again, the forecast tower allowing them to know where to move that height and use or save up those much needed mats towards the end of the game there. Absolutely
thank you, Fishy Poo, with the 10 gifted. First 10 of my channel. Thank you, bro. Much love, man. Thanks, homie. Thank you for the primes and the tier 1s as well. Thank you, guys.
Man, that is a statement game out of game number 1. But there was just so many things that transpired in game number 1. Just so many solo performances that all took place. I mean, we saw there for
oh, it's such a good song, Beshu.
Come from a land down under. 8 eliminations? That's terrifying. We can't let that happen.
I'm excited to see this leaderboard.
We can, and they did. And I want to see it happen again. Ryze and Yuma representing Asia right now, showing that, oh, yeah, it's NA versus you. You got to watch out for Asia as well.
Yeah, these guys are really looking good right there. 8 eliminations clutching up there in the end in those final few moments. The crowd erupted as soon as they got that final elimination. Wasn't quite enough to get into that first or second, but they've got to be happy with that start.
Yeah, there we go for the leaderboard. Sweet.
That's right.
Bro, Peterbot was moving, bro. Hey, 2K subs. Thank you, guys.
What Peterbot is about, but I do now. In those final moments, you know, Poyo goes down and you have the solo clutch, and he pulled it off.
Pushing 10K overall now, too, again.
To take down Clix in game number 1. You know that there was definitely some emotions going high right there, but Peterbot,
yeah, instinct star for Clix and Veno too.
I mean, honestly,
bro, I can't believe Acorn and Cole just did so well splitting Brutal Beachhead too. I don't know, man. This is crazy.
And in big events like this, 12-game formats, these solo clutches are going to be so vital in getting these guys into a really nice position.
Yo, BA, thanks for 10 gifted. Thanks for 10,000 subs, chat. Thank you so much. Also, if you guys missed any of the content this weekend, I'm going to have a main channel video tomorrow recapping what happened today, and also a highlight video on the Extra Antics channel in case you guys missed any of the content today or tomorrow. Dude, Peter was moving, bro. He actually could have won that if he didn't go down the zone. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, close leaderboard.
Forecast tower, and then getting the Rift Island.
Yo, W Asia in second. Asia in second. Middle East in 10th. Hell yeah.
I saw Poyo kind of modifying his weapons there, getting exactly what.
Yo, we're not gonna read the leaderboard.
Prepared for the end game.
Wait, I would have paused it if I thought we were going to take it off.
Vico, Flixi, a second place. They didn't even need the Victory Royale, right? The fact
the problem is that Clix and Veno. Wait, we're not going to show the leaderboard?
Let them get too far in the game.
Yeah, I mean, they started it off so strong as well, getting eliminations onto Shadow and Virgo by zone 1 there. And then, of course, just dominating the low ground as we know them to do.
Yeah, exactly. Another really solid performance of these guys. We've seen them do it previously. This is exactly what we expected. Low to mid ground, finding those eliminations. And towards the end there, where it was the final 2v2.
Is this it? Sorry, chat. I would have stopped. I don't know why they're just not talking about the leaderboard a whole bunch. Like, what the hell? Are they coming back to it? Surely they come back to it. They're going to come back to it now, right? I'll give them the chance. I'll give them the chance.
Rotation. They went towards the north side of their drop spot. So interesting to see whether that's going to change throughout the day, whether the forecast tower fight's going to affect that. But really nice start from these guys.
That's right, guys. I know you want more action. We can talk more about this, but let's just jump back into it. MDF, the best taco.
Okay. All right. For some reason, okay. Leaderboard not that important apparently. Okay. Since the leaderboard. So we've got Chapantini in first on 93, Ryze Yuma 84, Vico Flixi 84, Peter Poyo 70, Huddy Kovac 64. Then we have Cold, Whale, Cammy, Dukes, and FKX. Ooh, OC in 12. That's the team conning Clix and Veno too. So that first split worked really well for them, bro. That first split worked really, really well for them. I feel like they've definitely like messed up their pacing now with the breaks in between.
Match number 2 is here. What do we have in store for us this game? I mean, last one was surely a surprise.
Yeah, Alex and Worthy in 17th is great too.
Taking a top 10 position. One Asia team up there as well.
I can't believe this was a split. They didn't fight this. How do you split Brutal Beachhead?
Yeah,
terrible drops from Andalex and Sato.
They haven't necessarily had an easy time about it either here at Brutal Beachhead. You know, you get like the soft contest coming out of Andalex and Sato, and this could prove to
here we go.
Very difficult though for Andalex and Sato.
Andalex and Sato had a 0-point game 1, so they're going to want to fight.
They want to take this fight to Acorn and Cold. it could be a really difficult one to actually close out in quick fashion.
We have to give all credit to not only Clix and Vino for Clix's performance to stay alive and secure a
Kazzy
top
killed
15,
Pixie, so Kazzy still
Demo
landing on
and
Pixie.
Resigns, who found
Interesting.
even more placement points,
Dude,
ending
this is so
just
good for
closer to
Peter
that
Pollo.
top
It's
10.
actually
So
insane.
A very impressive performance for teams that were contested that game, actually. When you start to do the math on that, that is almost unprecedented.
Well, it was almost like Demo and Resigns were trailing.
Yeah.
Clix and
This is
Venom
so
the
big for Peter
entire
Pollo if
match,
they
and
get this half
hadn't
themselves.
actually stumbled upon Kishuro as a solo, I almost wonder if things could
Where's Venom?
maybe
Venom was in
gone a little
Sandy chat.
differently there, because that's what really got them tied up.
Venom on the side. I saw him. He was on the minimap.
But, again, hindsight's always 20/20.
Oh, no,
Currently,
I
we are
caught-
focused on the
I
now
thought Chapentini might land on Cooper Kanata.
lingering around the Nitro Drone,
Dude,
but
Chapentini are
Kanata
being
and Cooper
cheeky this
close
land,
by
bro.
means that
We've
all
never
they can
seen
really
this
look
before
for
in a
here is
land.
just trying to prioritize their mat count.
Yeah, we do know Kanata and Cooper like to rotate.
He's on Insanity. I saw him. I saw him on the
Rise, he
minimap.
was taken out pretty early last game, so they didn't get to secure
You can
that
see the
fight,
two colors.
and
There
they
was
found
two
themselves in a
players on the
completely
east
different
side,
battle
which was the
against
OCE, and then
Visual
Clix and
Braids,
Venom were
really
on the
didn't
west
go
side,
their-
and Venom was
their
further north.
way. Shortly afterwards, Braids ended up falling to Epic Whale Muzz, so pretty
Yeah, it looks like
interesting,
someone
you know,
disconnected,
zone
though.
dynamics starting to take shape here, and that's really part of the high level of Fortnite. Game to game.
Wait, do we have
micro
point bug?
adjusting,
Don't
right?
tell me
don't
we have
know
point bug
what
on
went wrong,
land.
What went wrong, and it's about adjusting in the real time, but here's Seiyun, here's Kadu against Casper
Oh,
and
no.
Prism. Little standoff
Yeah,
here. So
Venom
it seems
lands on
like
the
this
hill a lot,
game,
chat.
Similar to match one, it's gonna kind of take its time.
No way we're gonna
rolling
deal with.
into
No
the
way we're gonna have a
game.
land with
Again,
point
it's
bug, bro.
almost
It's gonna be the
seemingly
last
happy
game. We're
about
not
the
gonna know
fact
who's
that
winning.
these teams
Like it's gonna be.
kinda have
Oh,
wind of each other,
could
because
make it
as
more
the lap
exciting
round, just
technically.
slip on by, head on out, red line rig, make sure that he doesn't get caught in the mix. He's clearly
Said he
just trying
can be
to make a
uncon,
play
though.
for that reboot max. I didn't see Pixie anywhere near, so almost makes you wonder at the same time. It's going to be a difficult situation for a lot of these teams.
Here's
More
Champion
exciting?
setting.
I mean, I get why the point bug can make it more exciting. You don't know exactly who wins, but also makes it way harder to follow.
Phaser getting active right now, just outside the Rebels' roost. What is happening here? They seem to be
Ooh,
finding
a lot
their
of teams
groove right
getting
now.
active.
It's Visual and Braids once again who are giving some of these duos a really difficult
Yeah,
time.
said he's
They
shooting
can
out the
all
launch pad.
second-guess
Makes
whether or
sense.
not they should be sticking around and
Like
fighting
we
them.
said
So,
originally, it's a smart strategy. It
that's
stops people from
impressive.
rotating in behind you and farming
This
you.
is also a really smart disengage from King and Phaser, recognizing the fact Sky Scroll still nearby
Bro,
as well.
King and
Rebels
Phaser have got to
just
be
a little
so
bit too
pissed,
confident
man.
for their
Getting contested by a
interest
team
at
who
the
didn't even
moment, but
qualify has
even
got to be
hanging
so
around the
brutal.
Underworld could pose some issues because they didn't stick around for the fight. Don't know how much surge damage they've actually been able to accrue at this stage. And once we start to get into that mid-game rotation aspect, we already saw a handful of teams, even some of the teams that you wouldn't necessarily anticipate to struggle with their surge damage, having issues.
Very
Yeah, what happened to
interesting. We
Rapid
get
and
to catch
Batman
up
Booga game
Booga
one?
And Rapid here at the Grim Gate. This has been their drop spot for quite some time, coming out of Major 3, of course, with an excellent performance. You know, if you start looking at the paper trail of Rapid and Batman Booga, everyone's marking them up towards the
Ooh,
top 3.
Cold. Cold and Acorn take the fight and win it.
About top 3, it wouldn't be one
Damn.
without Cold and Acorn.
Bro, Cold's so good on
Splitting
land.
teams down. This time they do finish the fight up against.
They're so
Intellect and
consistent,
Sato.
man.
They don't let
Acorn's
them
so smart, too.
But now something that Sato and Andalex are potentially
Nice.
considering is if this keeps going in favor of
So
Acorn
Andalex and
Cold,
Sato
they
struggle when they
continue to take
split
the
and
fight
struggle
to
when they
them.
fought.
Do you switch for day 2? But I think we still got a few more lobbies to work through before that really starts to become the real
Albuquerque
question mark
Mustache
here.
got
Mustache
1 kill out of
Reels,
Restored,
though.
too. Looks like OC might be down to a solo,
Somewhat
Alex or
right
Worthy.
here at Restored Reels. One elimination already. Curious if one of those is onto
Ooh,
either Alex or
Flixie and
Worthy.
Vico are just fighting, man.
something happened
I
there,
was
but
worried if
Bolton
Vico and
Bright
Flixie
right
could
now.
be
Little
like as
build-up
confident on
happening
land as
here.
they are
This is
online.
a
Apparently,
very
yes.
intensive
They've come out.
early
Oh,
fight for-
very confident.
Given the
Vico getting
situation, a
PC.
Zone 1 sky base going on here.
Bolt's
It's gonna
handling
be
it well, though. Bolt is a good
reset
fighter,
if it
man.
doesn't end fast. It's up against Vico and Click.
Bryce is kind of sitting back, though. Well,
Obviously,
Bolt has to
our
1v2 a
second
little
place
bit.
Coming out of game 1, very much fired up, very much confident.
Bryce and Bolt are not going to fold
Man,
here,
we're
though.
really fighting
The
over this forecast tower.
the
Wow.
weapons bunker that spawns nearby Dupenhazen, where Bolt and Bryce like to
Dupenhazen?
land. And this is something that, you know, they were willing to
Where the
just
fuck
read
is
Ritual for
Dupenhazen?
when it was reading Ritual at Reckless Railway. So now Vico, Flixie haven't taken over that position. And it's
W
funny
Taco
because you asked
BOI.
Vico in the player last night, hey, what do you think about the forecast tower? He's like, that's my forecast tower. You ask any of these players who are
It's the
actually
metal
trying to get
place?
that,
Of
they'll
course it
always
is.
tell you the same thing. That's my forecast. And yet, Vico, Flixie, they find themselves stuck because
Who you rooting for? It's so hard to pick favorites, man. I'm friends with so many of these guys.
Forced out here.
What's up, Vox
whoever
A?
controls the NPC is gonna win.
It's pretty incredible. You got to talk with Vico. I got to talk with Bolts and Bolts' brother, and they had nothing but positive things to say and honestly confidence about the fact that
Here we go.
this is their forecast
It's spawning,
tower,
it's spawning.
and he's here, and he believes that paired up with Bryce, they are a perfect combination. So very interesting to see that both teams very much feel like they're entitled to this drop. Vico and Flixie seem to be the first, of course, boots on the ground here. They're going to secure the card, which means they have everything that they need here to go ahead and be the one to get the first dibs. But
Oh, Flixie goes down. Wait, what?
From up above.
Oh,
Whose
no.
tower is it?
What happened there?
Might have that
Oh,
key
that's
card,
very
but how long
unfortunate.
can he really hold on to it? He's trying to
Is
just
Vico going to
get
run
out
with it?
of
If he runs
dodge
with it, he's
at
going to be
this
marked on the
point.
minimap,
Creating as
though.
much space as possible, but you know
If he
Bolts
runs
and
with it, it'll
Bryce,
mark him on the
now
map.
that they've isolated Vico by forcibly eliminating Flixie, they're going to chase him. They do not want to let him escape with that forecast key card.
And this is not just
It doesn't do it anymore? Oh, it
elimination.
doesn't
This is
mark
not
you
just a
anymore.
player.
Oh, sorry, my
That is
bad.
someone who
Been out of
holds
touch
the
here,
keys
apparently.
To every single storm.
Wait, is that
for
team
the
hiding at the
remainder
bunker?
of
Like,
this
literally
game.
just crouch
It is worth
hiding?
so much more than just a set of points. Bolts and Bryce have to
Wow.
think long and hard, and they end up easing off for a second, but
Wow.
it's because
Oh.
Claude and Kromsu was waiting for them, and
They-
Bryce
oh, no.
is going to be one of the first to fall
Disastrous
now as he
here
gets
for both
ambushed.
teams.
This was almost like an unexpected gift. Clone and Kremsu were situated.
It looks like I see that. I saw them hiding on the vault. I was like, are they hiding on the vault? Oh, no.
The fact, hey, I've just got to play for the reboot.
Oh, no, they were hiding, bro.
We'll deal with the forecast later.
Oh, hit him with a little full piece, too. Oh, my God.
That was
Well,
just dirty right there to get boxed up. But look, Bolts has the card. So he
Jeez.
actually ends up finding Vico potentially here. Or
Did
no,
Vico drop it? I think Vico dropped
Yeah,
it.
he ends up dropping it just so that he doesn't, bring that heat with him. So
Damn.
Very, very
Very rough
interesting
start for
turn of
both our
events
teams
here.
mid-map.
But sure, you might have forecast secured, but at what cost? Because realistically, if I'm Kremsu, I'm not letting you escape. And that's the thing.
You change your prediction after seeing game one? Oh, for sure, but
Trying to hold on. He did not have the material.
just seeing so many teams do well while splitting their drop. I mean, Chapentini, I already talked about being a big question mark, so we didn't know where they were actually dropping.
Well, right? Just saying, hey, look, you can have it, man. My hands are in the air.
I'm
White
even
flag
more
is
confident
waved.
Peanut Butter Poyo getting a
Go
top 3
ahead,
now.
Take it, and he plays for another day. That just really shows you what this tournament means, right? That's not an
I don't
interaction
think. No, I
you'll
don't.
have
I wanna
in
get one, though.
regular game, right?
Thanks for all the
There's
subs,
just
guys,
something
and the
so
follows. Thank
prestigious
you.
About the Fortnite Global Championship, that even the players give respect to one another like that. It's
Oh, look at the
incredible to
players
watch.
in this area, bro.
This is
Acorn, Cammy,
looking
Clicks,
like a
Teeny,
menacing
what?
Situation.
There's a lot of good
Building
teams
up
here.
currently, though.
All in Storm.
Clicks, Venno, Acorn, Gold, Chap, Teeny, Cammy,
Oh my
Zeddy.
gosh.
I don't think we could ask for anything better at this stage, but fact of the matter is, all these teams are just fixated on one thing, and it's likely the weapons bunker.
And you hear it. It's opening up right now, and Clicks and Veno the first to fold as they recognize.
Yeah, Clicks and Venno go
there
deeper
are
into
4
Storm.
teams
Venno's
here. This
got
is
the
not
Monarch,
greatest
which is usually a
idea.
good
Double tap
sign.
the Campfire. They'll get their chance at the bunker, right? They'll be able to pick up some scraps, get their attachments. But first,
So weird.
sit
See,
things
I
out,
always,
let
it's
things
just
settle.
so strange
I like that
seeing
flyby,
Clicks
though,
play so much
Janus and
Storm.
Pixie, so it looks like Janus's rescue mission was a success. He was able to make his way towards a reboot van, but again, you have to start to wonder what kind of damage was he able to collect prior to losing Pixie. And now, Reckless Railway's heating up one more time because Vico doubled back, brought Flixie into it, but now Shadow and
Damn,
Virgo
Vico and Flixie back
trying
up
to
at
see if they
least.
can pose a threat.
Listen, Shadow, someone I've known for a long time. I've followed his career closely. He is a very, very scary player. Once he
Ooh,
starts to get
OCE coming in
situated,
too.
Game 1 jitters are out of the way now. Him and Virgo have been nothing but successful as a duo here.
Shadow and
For a
Virgo have been
second, Vico
practicing
and Flixie,
so
as you
hard,
know,
man, but fighting Vico and
again,
Flixie on land is got to be a
are
different
these
beast.
Best right now. Clearly some of the strongest fighters on the region. And then you have OCE's Dayanith and
Not
Tinka,
sure, Feldy.
right?
We didn't see
Champions of
Peterbot go
OCE
for the
lurking
forecast, so
nearby,
maybe he might, I
seeing
don't
what's
know.
happening here. Trying to put
He went for the
OCE's stamp
bunker.
on it.
But Vico and Flixie, I mean, we're talking about you made your 3 winners.
Oh,
at
it didn't
this
spawn
stage,
this
right?
game.
You've
Ah,
got
that's
to
why.
Imagine the level of confidence.
Bit unlucky.
Even when you talk to either of them, they are just reeking of confidence, essentially, and for good measure.
So
because
Pete's going for the bunker
Quixi,
instead. It makes
they've
sense.
Been successful, despite the fact that Vico was incredibly low on material count as well. He's still able to stave off Shadow and Virgo, and that is not an easy feat by any means.
ZX?
Jumping to the other side here. Dukes and Sphinx trying to figure out what's happening down here south.
So many
on the
Monarch
zone,
pistols.
as things are just starting to develop. Clearly, shots are coming in from teams.
Oh,
in the distance. Meanwhile,
Chapentini
Quixi has
sneaking
that
up
high
on
ground.
Queasy. Oh, no. Oh, wow.
See how he can possibly get
If this was an
involved.
online
Seeing
tournament, we're
Ball sitting
definitely
on
about to get a
base for home,
Queasy
you
tweet.
can't even tell.
I don't even know if it's Queasy that's in danger nearly as much as what it might be Thomas HD when he tries to work his way back towards the surge base he has with Queasy. You can hear the Monarch pistol.
Oh, no.
Shots flying
Oh,
out
no.
overhead.
Oh,
Thomas making
no.
his way back towards
Oh,
him.
good
Queasy
awareness by
scouting
Thomas to
out.
put up the wall
Managed to
just
throw
in
the wall
case.
just in the nick of time.
Smart.
Queasy also on
Bro,
high alert now,
Chapentini are
but
making
Chapentini, they
enemies
made
this
enough
land.
noise. Other teams in the
They're
distance
actually going for the
tried to
Teeny
take
Misha
side shots at
strat.
them.
Gotta respect Thomas HD's ability to not only see them and react faster than they can land a shot on him, but to also get up to high
Cost them
ground
nothing, too.
before it was too late. And look, they're gonna just go ahead and get off of there. They're like, wait, that team, they want to fight? No, we don't
Damn,
need
that's
that.
insane by Thomas.
They give them the respect. They back off the restored reels. They play for center zone now. And this is a very, very good early rotate to go ahead and find a new position here. Find some new real estate, if you will. Meanwhile, at the Grim Gate, we have another Rise in Yuma coming out of Asia, representing here last game. Phenomenal performance.
Thomas now takes down Phaser. 22-year-old reaction time. There's still hope.
Look, we look away, we blink
Oh,
for a
the
second,
double
and the double
Monarch headshot. That's
onto
clean.
Phaser.
Oh, that was so
The lineup is
clean.
just nasty.
That was
You
millisecond
can
perfect.
Just tell that Thomas HD and Queasy.
Bro, that's that
probably
land advantage, bro. They're on the exact same ping in the call as well. That was a crispy 3-2-1.
Yeah, I don't even know if they want to cross over to pick up the
Oh,
loot.
Teeny
at this
Chap
point.
versus Pixie
Who ends
Yanis.
up Being all too risky
Bro,
with
Teeny and
Team
Chap
nearby,
are
but
so confident of fighting.
Chapentini
They're just
haven't
fully
stopped
box fighting for their surge.
pursuits onto different duos. I'm feeling like maybe they're not getting enough tags in these fights.
Can also be so disorienting to other teams in the lobby when you're dealing with the likes of Chapentini because they're just
Need to add more
barreling
light to
down
the
onto
players. It's hard
anybody
because
that
you don't want
they
the players to have
encounter.
beacons
They
shining in their
could
eyes
care
either, so it's a bit
less
tough.
about the caliber of player that they are dealing with in the process. All they want at the end of the day is the points from the eliminations and to clear out the space to make sure that their rotations maintain.
Only
their
8 teams have
smoothness.
gone down. This
But
is so
Yanis,
stacked.
Layer below, Chapentini are currently boxed up, and they are not the only ones. Kremsu, Clone, lurking overhead. Persa, Ed as well. Close enough that they could definitely tango if they wanted to.
Chapentini, 130 below. Just mentioned that they're not finding the tag, and it's very clear, regardless of how many teams they've managed to
Teeny
fight,
so
it
far
just
below,
hasn't been
yeah.
successful. But
Well, this seems
so
to be
far
their
looking at
strat,
the
bro.
best
Their
here,
strat
Double
seems to be
Armor
fight
walking
for their
out,
surge.
slow
It's
down
very risky.
all of their momentum here. And if I'm being honest, I think they have to keep pursuing it, find a new angle, do something else. They can't afford to stop at this point. Teeny's got a new angle here. He's behind Pixie now.
Remember, Chad, Teeny's also one of only 5 controller players at this land. 5 controller, 95 mouse and keyboard.
Good for the Brazilian duos, not looking too good for EU's
So
Jonas.
one of the biggest disadvantages with controller these days, if you don't follow Fortnite too much, is the Storm Surge. Very, very hard to hit Storm Surge tags at range, but not too bad at fighting. Chap hitting his shots on land.
He's gonna be the first to fall.
But Pixie and Yanis win it.
Kind of reminding
Oh, wait,
Chap,
never mind.
hey,
Yes.
we're familiar with each other
Teeny
for
goes
a
down to
reason,
Quanti.
but Giannis and Pixie, they just had too much of an advantage knowing that the Storm Surge was trickling in, essentially. It just
Quanti
put
kind of
too
snuck up
much
on that one.
pressure onto
Oh, there's only 4 because
Chapentini.
Wazzy got
They were
DQ'd.
just
Okay,
taking
4.
recklessly
4 controller
aggressive
players
fights,
then.
Not methodically calculated ones.
First place
Reminder,
down and out.
Falcons,
Brutal.
Teeny, and Chap were your first place team coming into match number 2. They are now down and out, effectively opening up the leaderboard.
Big leaderboard change.
For other teams to start to climb on up now.
Yeah, fighting everyone. This is what I mean. I'm still
Prism as
worried for
well. I think that this is
Chapentini's
the
land
duo
with this
that has
strategy.
Really caught some pretty big attention, given their recent
They caught Rise and
performances.
Ages off guard, which was great,
Casper as
but
well finds FKS that flashback moment, but Janice, Pixie
Ooh.
especially.
Man, Yanis
is in a
and Pixie
really
are going
rough
through it this
position,
game. 3 kills, and they're
trying to
still
deal
just
with
getting
Quanti at the
jumped
same time
on.
as well, but these two know they've just got to disengage. They need an opportunity to get that make hit off. So Pixie will find a moment here, but Quanti still good pose, pretty big threat. All depends on how Janus and Pixie actually choose to leave from this current position.
Well, Muzz and Whale on the islands. Did they capture it too? Oh no, they're below. Come on, Muzz. Come on, Muzz.
Bring your focus down to that bottom right, that map. We're in zone 5 out of 12, right? So we're getting into the late part of the game. Things are going to get to real small with the circle, and it's only going to become more and more difficult if you're one of those teams that don't.
We've got to hit a shot so badly.
The problem
Chicho, hit Chicho. Come on, Muzz. Out of the sky.
You had the shield, you had the white heels, but you're losing all of it because you're just underneath that Storm Surge. Finally, they'll manage to catch a break in the form of damage. Look,
I mean, it's just not true though, Master Booty. This is not true, man. It's very, you gotta mention it, bro. It's super relevant. Especially with bullet travel time. The only way controller's gonna become relevant again with Surge is if they bring back hit scan. You can't balance aim assist with bullet travel time. It's impossible.
Cammy and Seti not looking too great right here. Below the damage threshold as well. Again, what that means is that lightning bolt is going to start coming down from the sky. They're going to start losing
Oreo with the prime for aid
over the course of time. Periodically, it'll start to add up. Flixie and Vico. This is why they're fighting.
Yo, RLDB, thanks for the 10, man. Thank you, dude.
Otherwise, they will be sent back to the lobby for not doing enough damage. Here it is.
Ooh, Flixie, Vico, Cammy, Seti.
Two angles, but Cammy gets crushed by a devastating shot.
Oh, Vico, nice max. Oh my god, Vico doing it. Wait, Ryze and Yuma are currently top 5 as well. They're second. This is second versus third. This is second versus third. Oh my god. Vico's that guy. Is he gonna save Flixie? No way. Dude, there's no fucking way. Dude, Vico is the truth. What? Oh my god.
They're hoping that they can try to collapse, but I fear the moment has left them. Vico doing so much.
The Gold Sovereign looking good. He got the res. Oh my god, Vico. Such a good kid as well. Such a nice guy. Look at him. He's so gassed up. Well done, Vico. Handling the land pressure.
And that was our current first and third or second place teams basically to be going head to head. But let's jump in with Clone and Kramsu right now. Another team very, very desperate here to
Clicks and Veno above Surge. 250 above. Nice.
Not so desperate, but ready to defend. But no, they lose the walls first. This is not looking good. But they end up finding the shots. It's so fast. He hits one in, then the second.
Double kill for Clicks.
Even notice what happened to them.
Yeah, you know this guy's been taking some tips from Veno. I mean, he's been forming his own kind of master class at this stage.
The edit in, caught by Veno there. The trap was
the Armored Wall almost delayed it.
So good.
That's exactly the kind of bounce back too that you would hope for, especially when you consider game number 1 probably got a little bit more messy than what they'd initially intended. So moments like that can really captivate a lot of momentum for players on the big stage.
You know, you make a great point. The first game was really difficult for them. They spend a little too much time inside the storm. So look, already micro adjustments starting to come in, but Muzz and Epic Whale here. Muzz is down. Or sorry, Epic Whale's down. Muzz is by himself. He finds the tags that he needs, doubles back to save his teammate as the Storm Surge was doing damage. And Vidil and Reason are recognizing, wait a second. Why did you stop pushing here? Something clearly went wrong. Muzz now has to back off. I don't even think he got to pick up his teammate in time. No, Epic Whale gets finished there. And the development now for Muzz is that he...
They haven't shown Booger one time. They haven't. They've missed a few big players I've noticed. They're doing a good job, though.
At this point, if Vidil and Reason want to push.
At the same time, though, Muzz is definitely a bit of a solo mastermind. If anybody...
Baka Par's having a better game too, though.
The real issue that I'm seeing right now, though, MDF, Baka,
Acorn takes down Dukes. Nice. Acorn's still kicking.
Where Muzz is currently fixated. And if he wants to press forward, Vidil and Reason on the other end of these walls, it's going to cost Muzz so much if he's able to escape this as far as his builds are concerned. He's already looking low on that material.
Hey, I'm just happy last game. I mean, they did show a lot of solos last game, but they clutched up. But they seem to have slowed down a bit on their solo obsession. Except for right now. This is where I want some panning shots right now. Like, show me where everyone else is.
But hey, if Muzz can stay alive, he has the zone. He'll be
W fucking broadcast. Never mind. We're back, baby.
Placement points are just moments away. Take a look from the other perspective. How the damage ended up racking up there. An excellent tag by Reason, and then the surge.
There we go.
finishes the
W
job
broadcast.
there in the
Hell
end.
yeah.
So
Killing it.
very, very close.
All right, Thomas still up. Mustache Malibuka looking healthy backside. All right.
But here's a team that hasn't really found their footing just yet. Peterbottom
NASCAR.
in match number 2 right now.
Well, you
Hell
say
yeah,
that,
brother.
but Peterbottom was kind of on a rampage.
It's a
in our
Daytona
first
map.
lobby,
Hell yeah.
But this time, obviously, hoping that he can do it alongside his duo, Bipoli, Kyoto. They are met with an armored wall. The moment that they try to aggress onto Pars and Baka, and be forced to drop to the low ground, seeing they could try chuck out these floors.
Oh, Baka, Pars are getting keyed.
They recognize there's too much desperation from this duo. We don't need to take any sort of risky peeks. We're just going to stay them back.
Oh, this is brutal. Oh, Baka Pars get all the loot. Trashy threats for an interesting spot. Batman Booga Rapid could have a big game here. This is a great zone for BB and Rapid.
And situated in this game now. Meanwhile,
Oil
Vino on a huge rotate here across the map. Talk about a night and day position to be in. Eland, material, and much more to work with right now. Clicks though has to buy some time. Get
174 above though, nice. Good loadout too, the weapons.
Still, they get time to regather.
Yeah, I want to see some Rise and Yuma, bro. We got an Asia team in first. I want to see some of
The
this.
most important part was looking at both of their material counts. That is a strong build count for them to work with.
Oh,
And
Thomas
definitely
Queasy gonna have to jump off this high ground though. They can't top from here.
At Titans like Thomas HT and Queasy up on the high ground already, just trying to take advantageous shots. And any of these teams that are starting to trickle their way in, trying to see if they can suppress as many duos as possible to those mid and low ground layers.
Well, here it is. It seems like they've been able to catch
23 above now though. Booga gets a kill. This is a stacked end game, man. We've got some big names. 4 of the top 5 still up too.
Zone hasn't popped just yet. They know it's got to go.
Bro, I'm trying to see what Rise and Yuma are. I'm looking for him. I can't see anything.
And they back off. Happy with the few
Oh, Yuma
times.
gets a kill. Nice. Or a finish. There they are, Rise and Yuma. They're both healthy. Bro, damn, man.
As those teams are still in this game. Meanwhile, Queasy still ramping his way across the high ground, right?
And that's for sure. Queasy, Thomas.
Bro, the fact that Acorn and Cold have done well while fighting and now done well also while splitting, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the 12 games.
In the last match, but Acorn Cold, very efficient.
Oh, Poyo Peterbot not looking healthy. No meds. We need a big refresh. Oh, no, never mind. Peterbot had all the meds. We're good.
They can to stay ahead of the pack. That reveal medallion as well, gonna help them pinpoint some of these solos that might be
59 below for Clicks.
Yeah, those extra layers.
Ooh.
Look at this. Clicks and Vino
Ooh.
catching up.
Oh, that's Human Rise. First place down. First place down to Peter Poyo.
Effectively taking down some of that immediate competition, right? You want to start.
That's third onto first.
That are up at the top of the standings. If you want to jump over them, it's not going to be easy.
Nice. They got good meds off that too. Thomas and Queasy holding the high ground.
The wider shot tells us the whole story.
Who's going to try and take it from him?
Bridge separating the high ground layers from the lows.
And Vico Flixie. They didn't manage to find the victory royale the way.
0 builds. They're going to make something happen. They get spotted.
Now, staring down their
Oh,
own
no,
demise
Vico.
here. Flixie
Actually, this was a...
gonna not-
Ooh.
Vico not gonna have an opportunity either to
Damn.
recover this one. Just too much pre-existing pressure. But Peterbot,
Ooh. Takes down Acorn. Bro, Peterbot's still going. Oh, no audio. It's cold, bro. It's cold.
Just like that, it's Cold to the rescue basically here, making up for lost
Cold the solo
time
clutch. Come on.
And at the end of the day,
Oh, no, he's
the
gonna play. He might play
winner
medkits.
is
He's gonna play
Cold. He
medkits
gets
here, I
more
think.
placement points. He gets to heal out
Does he even
now.
have time to
Gotta
break
point
this
this one
cone?
out. Meanwhile,
He just
Clicks
has
is
enough time to
still
break the
alive
cone.
here, working his way through the game. Queasy
Thomas and Queasy might be
make their
set
way
for the
up to
win.
West Island. They are looking better than ever. There is so much material to
Bro,
farm
we
back up
checked.
here as well.
Thomas and Queasy have not won. Sorry, Thomas and Queasy have won, I think, 0 victory hours in all 3 grand finals this chapter. So a Thomas and Queasy game 2 win would be huge. They played well this chapter, but they're not known for getting a lot of wins anymore. Just very consistent gameplay. Oh, one game in Major 1. That's right. 1 win in Major 1, I think.
Game 2 already looking kind of crazy. Reason takes down Mustache there, and he gets to secure
Rezon's still
medkit.
going. The
That second
Germans.
medallion picked up right there. The medallion as well to give him that little bit of extra push here. And look at that. Of all the players that
Chicho,
came into this game inside the
Batman
top
Booga.
5, Chicho Chicho and Trulix are one of the only ones standing here now.
Nice. Huge game for Chicho Trulix. 8 elims. Yeah, the Siphon coin might actually be clutching. Yo, W Middle East. 3 duos. Barca Par's not looking healthy, though. Oh, no, Barca looking healthy.
Queasy and Thomas have all the time in the world.
Queasy and Thomas are sitting like kings right now.
How much mats do Queasy and Thomas have, though? They probably got the refarm on Island. They should be chilling. Oh, they are definitely chilling. Oh, my God.
Stacked in the sky. Trulix gonna opt for the
well, looks like we're getting a back-to-back EU win.
In the process, but again, at the end of the day, he's just
come on, Barca, go crazy, son. The world's watching. This is your moment. Oh, hits the rift. Wait, he might out-survive Trulix then. Oh, no. Survive. Survive. Wait, he might actually be able to clutch up a second with this. The movement. Oh, wait, they get shot. He gets second. Well played, Barca. Well played, Barca. 10 elim win for Queasy Thomas, though. Hell yeah. W. All right, chat. We'll make the next one Thomas. We'll make the next V-Bug giveaway Thomas, chat. THOMAS, Thomas. If you guys want to win some V-Bugs, type the word Thomas in chat. You're going to type it once. Anyone can win. And then keep an eye on your Twitch whispers from a DM from my mod Merits. Let's go. Now at least I can one for the prediction.
Let me see those faces. You know, 8 eliminations. I
didn't have any of them on the prediction though. Did I have BB and Rapid?
What is it like?
I did have BB and Rapid.
Like Thomas, he's got the eye of the tiger. He sees things that no one else sees.
I don't have to worry about Surge. I literally did like 200 damage that game, and we were 600 above or something, so it's pretty easy.
Don't have to worry about Surge.
You've been there. You've got almost every single T-shirt for the FNCS Global Championships. That would be the icing on the cake. Game 2, it's now yours. What have you felt out there so far? What do you feel in the lobby and players around you that are kind of causing you a bit of concern?
I mean, it's like...
Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you, and all the subs.
We only have like 2 lands a year, so yeah. I'm just happy we won a game, like, and we can prove ourselves finally.
Nice.
I'm seeing as well, Queasy. I mean,
dude, I would love to see Thomas to win this land.
You guys' names all the time. Let them hear Fort Worth. Queasy and Thomas HD. Let them hear you. Come on. How does it feel to compete?
All right, 10 more seconds time to win Thomas chat, and then I'll call it.
Well, obviously, there's 10 games left, but are you embracing every second of this alongside your partner?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I got some important people in the audience that told me that I should go hide and not die. And that's what I did. We won the game.
W coaching.
I love to see
W
it.
coach.
And one more time, would
chat.
you please, Fort Worth, give it up for your game 2 winners, Thomas and Queasy!
Chat, in case you guys are confused why Adam's working, so Kelly, who you're used to seeing, is pregnant at the moment. She's very heavily pregnant. If she has already had the baby, I think.
On the main show, but do not go anywhere. There's loads more coming away. 4 more games today. Don't go anywhere.
Heavily pregnant is wild. What? I mean, that's how you pronounce it. What? That's how you describe someone who's heavily pregnant. I mean, he's like very far in their pregnancy. What? She's had the baby. Oh, hell yeah. W Frankie. Not in the US? I think you guys are just children, because that's definitely, yeah. That is how you describe it. W Frankie, though. That's awesome. But yeah, unfortunately, she misses the land. So Adam's taking over. But Adam's an absolute legend. Adam's great. Yeah, I think she was, she was like, basically, I think like, 9 months pregnant at the land. So it was right around. So they got Adam called up. Oh, really, G-Tug? I remember you told me that, G-Tug. Good luck, homie. Hope it's going well. Bro, seeing ads on the Fortnite broadcast, man. I never thought we'd get to this point. Thank you for the subs and the follows, guys. Thank you so much. When I was running out of money, no, this is for so Blast has taken on the contract, and now Blast has the rights to run ads on the broadcast as well to try and recoup some of their losses. Yo, what's up, Yoxic? Will it get better? What you mean, Clicks and Veno? I mean, they're not doing poorly. The like, it's possible. Like if they were just. It's not at the point where I'm saying like, oh my god, there's nothing they can do. They're still holding up pretty well. We'll see how we go. It's doable. They probably need to fight the spawn fight, but I think the OC team doesn't want to fight them. I think Damo just doesn't want to fight. I think they're happy just taking the loot and trying to split it, because Damo did really well game 1 splitting. That's the problem. They really needed the team conning them to just have an absolute dog shit game 1, but they just didn't, sadly. They can do it though. They need to stop playing zone early on. Chat, please don't do this. We do this every time. You've got one of the most decorated, smartest players in comp history with one of the most decorated coaches in comp history. They know what they're doing. Please don't try to do this. Trust me. I guarantee they're doing the best they can with the situation they're in. I promise you. Thank you, J-Berry. Thanks for subs, guys. Thank you so much. Can you get coach to land? No, but BloodX would have given them the strats coming into this, though. Like, they've definitely got a game plan they've worked on. They can get, I think they can get coaching. I think they can, because they get access to their phones between game 3 and 4 during the break. They have a lot. I think there's an extended break after this next game, so the players can go to the bathroom and, like, grab a snack or something, I'm pretty sure. So they can talk to their coaches then, I believe. But they don't get to talk to their coaches in the middle of the games, yeah.
Welcome back, everyone, to the FNCS Global Championship. We just wrapped up game number 2.
Hey,
Queasy, Thomas,
it's Vivid and Levin.
Get themselves
I love Mini Miner and Kelly, but
Royale. And on top of that, 10 eliminations. They are looking for that Global Championship title. We interviewed them. You saw the confidence. They're here to play.
Well, Zeke, you went ahead and said on top of that. What about being on top of the lobby, Levin? I mean, Queasy, typical. Finding himself up on the higher ground. But the most impressive thing for me that game is, you know, it's been very, very hard throughout the entirety of the year.
Bro, these two have been so good for so long. It's actually so impressive.
The higher ground throughout the entirety of the end game, but they did it.
I mean, look, you say typical, but if you've been watching the EU this year, it's not been typical.
Yeah, no.
Queasy, right? This year,
wins actually have not been that common.
Queasy do this whole. I'm willing to see him up on high. I think everybody expected to see them sort of be playing on all sorts of layers today, but seeing them up there, right? They look.
I mean, Nas is coming back, bro.
All throughout this game, Thomas HD, another level when it came to shots he was able to hit, and you saw them just wiping out people.
Wait, did I end up putting them in my top 10?
Game from Queasy and Thomas.
I did.
Just wild.
I get to claim it,
right? Like,
because I was tossing up between them and Bryce and stuff.
Around like 8th zone, and they just held it, and no one thinks about contesting them. They head on over to Rift Island, flying above. They're like, hey, we don't even have to build.
Big shot.
And if anything happens, we've got launch pads out if something were to go crazy.
Oh, look at that. See?
Them getting this victory royale is very, very scary.
A normal handshake.
I
love this team even more now.
You give us a victory royale.
None of this dap shit. A solid, firm handshake. That's what we like to see
in the game, right? Like, we haven't really seen a Peterbot and Pollo alive in either one of these first 2 games yet.
It's a big deal for me.
Clix and Veno also struggling throughout that
EU
game, not
handshake.
really able to find their footing either, which are typical names that we might see go up there or apply pressure.
Very European,
right now.
that is
when
it?
they find themselves up there, if there's no pressure being applied, it might be a little too easy.
Handshake is cringe. You guys, if you go into the business world, you gotta learn how to give a good handshake.
Saw that they were going to be landing towards that.
Depending on the job, it's usually not the best sign to dap up your boss after an interview.
Zones, right? This zone pulled all the way across the map, and we saw that they were able to play out of that spot with relative ease, causing problems in the mid game. Really nice surge-based positioning as well.
Well, there's their hand warmers. I don't know why there's a 6-minute break though.
Absolutely, and we
what if he chill like that though?
From that moment on height. So let's take a look at this.
Ooh.
You don't have a dash?
Oh, a little listening.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Okay. 1 or 2.
It's on my face cam. Sorry, Chad. Oh. I thought that was me. Oh, they're muting the swears. They're muting the swears. Yeah, the prediction's running. Just go in it.
I'm single layering. We're gonna have to dash and fight though. Top 3. 2 duos. Maybe we fizz and drop down right now. We fizz and drop down right now for sure. I have armored still.
Bring that up.
Yeah.
I'm dropping late, okay?
Yeah.
Down late. I have no ammo. Can we drop the low ground or what?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can.
Fizz.
Okay. Yeah. Fight this guy. Yeah.
Look up.
Kill last one. Yeah. Get high, don't die! Get high, don't die! Come on, man. It's too easy. Bro. It's too easy.
You heard it. Get hyped, don't die. That's all their concerns. Just 2 things. We got to do this game. And man, just to see and like get to hear those comms is really special, because we kind of get a little sneak peek into how they're choosing to operate. So calm, right? Very little comms. They're not like, hey, we're top 2. Don't freak out. Don't panic. It's just like, hey, here's the information. Top 2. Let's drop. Let's do this.
I mean, it was a great example of just
Queasy too easy.
Team, right? Queasy with very clear communication.
Oh, here we go. Oops, that's face time back off again.
That's why he's considered
one of the best Chicho and Trulex in first.
But still having the trust
that's
in
big,
Thomas.
that's
when
big.
Thomas made a call and said, I want to do this, let's do this. Following that and sticking to that, committing to that, great teamwork.
Resource management, planning out the
pretty
rest
normal
of the
top
game
10.
before it even
Top 10
happened.
we
But that
expected to
little
see, I
thing
feel
that I
like.
saw at the end there, you saw Thomas, he was editing out the floor.
Everyone except for
so
Bryce
that way
and
the
Yumra, I'd
guards
say. And
above
Huddy
them
and Kovacs
actually
as well,
would
quite
fall, right?
underrated.
They would break away. So that way Baka had nothing to kind of land on that was actually inside of the zone. Took away every single advantage possible from the competitors.
Those little things, right?
Oh, did not
those
expect
little
Trulex top
nuanced
10?
decision makings, so incredible. We saw there in the
Are you
first
sure
place.
about that?
Trulex and Chicho in first place by a massive margin there. And to think in this, they picked up
Wait, am I
8
blocking that? Oh, I'm
eliminations,
blocking
right?
that.
So remember, we don't always need the victory royale. That
Yeah.
helps, but if we're placing top 3 with AE Limbs, y'all better look out.
Listen, me and Levin, we were sitting down in the practice area yesterday. Shout out to Reed. Was having a little bit of a conversation, and he was like, Trulex and Chicho, they're just so annoying. They just build ramps up. They get all of the storm surge in the world. It's just so random. And to
Chicho,
see
Trulex towers,
them make
baby.
it into the end game is really no surprise when you kind of take that sort of strategy into account.
No, Rise and Yuma definitely the underdog pick so far, though. They're doing great.
Not the type of team you want to see or expect to see having 9 eliminations, right? There's a low elimination.
Levin's mic?
They play out their mats really well. They play out their med kits like we saw them do there, right? Had the 3 med kits. Once they ran out of the mats in the end game, you play your med kits, clutch up some extra placement points. But if they're going to be able to do that, Zeke, popping off and getting high elimination games.
I know Acorn and Cold, you got to read, bro. You got to read.
They had last year at the Global Championships.
That is so crazy. And a final thing here to call out, Peterbot once again in a situation he's left as a
That is my
this
predictions.
Game, though, was a little bit different from them. They were kind of in shambles there, which is a little bit uncharacteristic.
Yeah, I think still kind of finding the necessary amount of surge, I think, towards the later part of the game, right? I know we tuned in with
you
them
read with the
towards
Prime?
the earlier zones, like 3rd and 4th, and their storm surge seemed very, very fun. But as you can see right there, a little bit of struggles led to some material deficiency right there, and just a fight going for that. Pollo goes down, and yeah, again, Peterbot kind of left as a solo.
You got this kind of taken up. I think my Muzz Reed. Reed seems to be struggling a bit, sadly. I'm not sure what's going on with Reed.
Enough points to kind of hang on for the duo.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That is true. I've often thought that.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
Not,
exactly.
yep. Not as chat. Yep.
Guys, we want to talk more.
I have thought
but
that myself.
We're getting
quite
right
often.
back into the action. There's more Battle Bus action to go. So this is game number 3. Casters, up to you.
Thank you guys so
Inspirational.
much. And
You know it was too. The worst part is, you know,
halfway
Levin was
point
dropping
here in
knowledge
day
bombs
one.
just then
But what's
too.
even crazier to consider is still, sure, it's match 3, but tomorrow 6 more games to work with and a 1.5 times point multiplier.
Yeah, that's right, and that's where teams start to hit the drawing board. I mean, Vino has expressed this before to us in his interviews. Day 2 is always the hardest, especially for players like him that focus so heavily into that day 1 prep. So this foundation that has to get built here and now is extremely important. Let's jump on the Battle Bus one more time.
Again, sub chat. Sorry, I haven't thanked the subs today, chat. There's been too many. I love you all. Thank you so much. This is the most subs I've ever got in a single stream. Thank you so much. How close are we to the 1.3?
Just like that, match number 3 is
1.3K followers from 1.3 mil as well.
One more time here today, and I think also, MDF, one thing we're really going to get a chance to see is how the micro adjustments continue to
This spawn
unfold,
fight is
because
so
at
rough.
this stage, you really want to make sure you're setting yourself up for the best recipe for success.
Oh, that's
heading
not what
into
you
day
want to
2,
find. That is
but
not what you
this
want.
halfway mark could really be the telling tale.
Yeah, and we're
Oh,
kind of jumping
no.
back to match 1
Oh,
vibes right here.
no.
Cal Gamer,
Throw some bandies at him.
Amon versus CZB and Nathan. They won the first fight. Kind of
Oh
fizzled
my,
out the
we
second.
tossed.
This one now is all up to Cal right here. Cal finds the first tag and no duo in sight yet.
Oh,
Kinda
no.
runs off to a safe spot. Very smart position to put him
Oh,
in.
Nathan's got the
Meanwhile,
loot
Nathan
now.
has more time to go ahead and start healing up, but
He wins
no
this now.
material.
Nathan
We
wins
all
this unless he
know
throws.
Fortnite's a game of builds and attrition, and if you have the match, you
Yeah.
usually have the fight in the bag.
I'm going to say
Gamer
neither of us
comes on
won that.
top
We
for
just
the
didn't
Midwest.
lose it.
That is a big
We both
clutch
tossed.
opportunity there for Cal Gamer, because him and Amon definitely need to start rebuilding a little bit more in terms of that leaderboard. But again, they're not the only ones with that vision in mind. Merstash, Malibuka, Restored Reels one more time.
Oh,
Oshi,
double goal. Oh,
Worthy, and Alex.
they both got good shotguns
I wanna see
now.
them lurk in the
Oh, we haven't
horizon,
seen
but
this
the way
fight.
that they chose
No,
to
Dane
split
and
that
Tinker are
heal
running.
is pretty
Come
interesting.
on, Dane.
I
Do
wanna
it to him,
see
Dane.
more
Do it to
worthy
him.
perspective and
Show him what I
Alex
taught
there,
you.
but we have to see what's happening here between Oshi and Middle East here. This is a really big fight for FKS.
Oh,
and
King goes down as well.
Umar winning at the moment. Tinka goes down.
I mean, technically that is what I showed him, but I was kind of kidding.
And FKS and Adapter collapse from both angles so perfectly. Look at it from Adapter's perspective. Just catches him in the nest there.
Damn,
in the
Adapter.
danger web.
Yeah, wow.
And it is over before they can even put down a
Yeah,
build.
point bug on land is a bit rough.
Love that supportive fire coming in as well. Perfect timing. Phaser and King, though. Slight world of hurt here. Phaser trying to do what he can, but at the same time, we'll have to just check back in with them.
How did Phaser get here? I don't know. King did die, though.
Oh! Because we've got action heating up here at Restored Real. So many medkits getting tossed out.
Power down.
Mustache and Malabuka manage to take this one over yet again. 2 eliminations in the bag, plenty of heals to work with as well, so they'll be able to recuperate nicely.
Take a look from Mustach's perspective there. He lands a great tag on the Worthy so fast. Then Malabuka finishes off Alex, who's a little weak there. Almost finishes Malabuka even with the HP disadvantage, proving that he definitely had the better shot, but just gonna come up short there. Meanwhile, Threats and Trashy have gone up against Peterbot and Boy, and you can
2
see
HP, yeah,
the
I know.
results of that. Not very good for Trashy at the moment, but Man City Threats.
Who would have thought that the OC team that's conning clicks was going to do the best?
Of North America. He's going to stick around and
no.
try to put down some numbers here.
Know a lot of players, definitely big fans of that thermal scope as well, but it's going to take
it looks like Acorn Cold won again, bro. I mean, Acorn and Cold have been one of the best spawn fighting teams of the year for sure.
Get sandwiched here if he's not careful. Peterbot Pollo still close enough that they could continue to play spoiler there for Threats. The Yapko and Swizzy also on the wraparound here. They're going to choose to just try and work their way through Charon's Crossing. Not really interested in sticking
around. Of the thermal scope? Yeah, most of the pros, thermal scope's their favorite scope.
Center zone right now. Chasing down Phaser. Phaser gets inside the tunnel. We've seen some very fun plays go down here, but this dynamic not too exciting. And
he sees him. He sees him. He sees him.
So many places
what happened to Vanya? Unfortunately, Vanya got his visa declined 5 times, so he couldn't attend. Swizzy's playing with Yapko.
It's going to be quick wraps.
What's happened to Booga and Aviv so far? I was expecting more from Booga and Aviv so far.
Right now,
Booba.
Very much situated, coming off of the victory royale. No one, just like no one in sight either, right? Very, very comfortable as far as the spacing is concerned right now.
Hey, we already heard what the comp sounded like for Queasy and Thomas and what their intention is as far as the matches here today. Just get height, don't get eliminated. It's as simple as that, or at least it sounds like it on paper, but taking height in the first place is the real challenge.
It's so easy,
6 games,
right?
6 games today, Chad. 6 games today, 6 games tomorrow, but there's a 1.5 multiplier tomorrow.
Keep the mentality locked in, and they do just that. And honestly, I think the more important insight, how much he depends and relies on Thomas HD, knowing that, hey, Surge, we got it covered. I have one of the best duelists, right? Like in the game right here, in the world. Thomas HD, no stranger to hitting those shots when they matter. Meanwhile, Flixie and Vico, they have to make up for that shortcoming in game number 2, falling in the mid game.
Yeah,
I love how the small region teams are the sneaky ones. It's always the Asia and Brazil players sneaking around. I love it.
In between Reckless Railways, Olympus.
They know they're there. I don't think they've been very sneaky. They've definitely heard you guys. Guys, they know you're there. Guys.
Oh, no. And that's exactly what they're after. They find John and Michael trying to just sneak around the low ground, but
that
it's
did not work
this time as Bolts and Bryce find their first elimination. That's a nice amount of surge damage as well, so they can afford now to stay engaged.
While crouching, no visual audio, but you can still hear them. Players do still have regular audio.
Their surge tags might look like.
Yeah, and you know, Job and Michael had that strategy. They were to come in with this surprise contest, and it just seems like things are a little difficult for them, but
Swizzy, Yapko and Swizzy.
Talking about coming over insurmountable.
Oh my god, how is Ping alive?
There
we go.
Swizzy finding his footing here. He's gonna take down Ping and Walks. Just one of the 2 for now, but still, eliminations starting to fall their way. These are critical points now for the tournament standings. On the other side,
Acorn and Cold are doing so well.
And now they're on their way to the north side of the zone.
Why do people still contest Cold on land?
So dangerous on the outskirts here.
Or just contest Acorn and Cold in general.
Cold making sure to just use the natural terrain, keep himself as concealed as possible. but again, Clix and Veno are more than aware of just how much attention the Forecast Tower is bound to draw towards them and their initial rotates, but it seems as if Veno and Clix were a little bit more fixated on trying to deal with Shari.
Yeah, chat. So Clix and Veno now getting contested in case he's got here, and it looks like the team that's contested, Damo's team, kind of want to split it rather than fight it, and I think it's hurting Clix quite a lot.
A little bit happy about having some of that pressure alleviated temporarily.
I saw Veno saying, wait, is that a solo rotating back here? So he's a little bit more keen now to rotate towards that duo. Nice find on the Cactus here. This map awareness from Clix and Veno, given that this is their natural terrain.
My oil.
Flexing right now, but Geras and Shari, they let up the pedal.
Is there a Peepo NASCAR emote? There's got to be some kind of like Peepo car emote, right?
Flixie and Vico here do not want to give this one up here, though. They have chased Michael into the storm. Who Michael
on it, thank you, Maris.
Job, but no, he's pushed the wrong way. First through Bryson Bolts, now through.
Yeah, Monkasteer would be pretty decent, maybe. Monkasteer could work. We'll see what Maris cooks up.
I wish you guys could have witnessed it. Vico